Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmidt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Back to the Future Part 2. Are you excited for this?
I am very excited. The first one was fantastic, was exactly what I expected in terms of how much I was gonna like it, and we've gotten some really great feedback, so it sounds like the rest of the trilogy should be great as well. So I'm super excited.
Everyone was really hyping up the rest of the trilogy. I mean, we really loved the first one. It's been a little while since we've actually watched the first part. Like we just recently put it on the channel, but that was recorded a while ago. So there was a couple helpful things that we saw in the comment section, like don't be shocked if Marty's girlfriend is played by a different actress.
Right, which is a bummer. I really liked her in the first one, but I'm excited to see who's going to be replacing her.
Yeah, so there was that, and there was also interesting fact that even though the first movie like really set up a sequel, I guess there was no intention
for the sequel.
There was no plan for it or whatever. It was just supposed to be a silly goof, and then it was so popular that they're like, cool, we got it ready to roll.
Yeah, I'm glad they did. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get into it too. So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all of those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Right before Halloween.
Got the 4x4.
Oh, so this is like really picking up.
There's the new Jennifer. Here's Doc.
You've got to come back with me.
Oh, that's right.
I need fuel.
Mr. Fusion.
What happens to us in the future?
Something's got to be done about your kids.
She's like, kids.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Flying DeLorean?
Uh-oh. Is that going to be a problem that Biff saw that?
Nobody will probably believe him.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh, I don't know. It kind of set it up like it's going to be a problem. As long as there's no potential banging of his mom in the future for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
We're descending toward Hill Valley, California at 4:29 p.m.
Oh, 2015.
You mean we're in the future?
What do you mean? How can we be in the future?
It's a lot of explaining to do.
This is the year 2015?
October 21st.
Just a little off of reality.
Just a little.
Doc, now you said we were married, right?
Oh.
How many kids?
Doc, what the hell are you doing?
Relax, Marty. This way, when she wakes up, she'll think it was all a dream. She saw a time machine. I couldn't just leave her there with that information.
She's gonna be out for the whole movie?
So this is almost 6 years
You
ago.
gotta get out and change clothes.
Time flies.
Literally.
I didn't mean that pun.
Right on the tick. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Fusion Industries.
That's the way he was putting his compost stuff.
Yeah.
A good 30 to 40 years to my life.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I was gonna say he doesn't look great, but
You look great, Doc.
It looks the same
that's
to me.
better.
I gotta check this out, Doc.
Marty, please, take off your shirt.
Nike footwear.
I didn't even realize that was the Nike logo.
He doesn't look that much older.
Yeah, was it 30 years?
Oh, sick.
More laces. All right.
Dang.
I want those.
Yeah.
The arms like that.
Size adjusting. Fit.
Pull out your pants pockets. Perfect. You're the spitting image of your future son.
Oh, was that his son?
Oh,
That just
that
looks
makes more
just
sense.
like him?
In exactly 2 minutes, you go around the corner into the Cafe 80s. Then wait for a guy named Griff.
Right, Griff.
Griff?
See, Biff's son?
Look what happens to your son.
Arrested?
Was tried, convicted, and sentenced to 15 years in the state penitentiary?
Dang.
Oh, it gets worse. Next week, a daughter attempts to break him out of jail, and she gets sent up for 20 years. This one event starts a chain reaction that completely destroys your entire family. That's why we're here today, to prevent this incident from ever happening.
This is so stressful.
I know.
Be careful around that Griff character. He's got a few short circuits in his bionic implants.
Fun.
No landing.
2019.
This time it's really, really personal.
That's so cool.
When my grandpa was mayor of Hill Valley,
Oh.
I didn't worry about traffic problems.
I like how everything is still exactly the same, but just in the future. The gas station, the cafe.
Antiques.
Cilantro mixed with your
Is
choice
that
of
the
beans,
waiter?
chicken,
What the heck? Seems like a nightmare.
Welcome to the Cafe 80s. All I want is a Pepsi.
Oh.
Hey, McFly! Biff, your old man? Mr. Loser?
I know, George McFly is
No, I'm
longer
not
a
talking
loser.
about George McFly. I'm talking about his kid. The man who took his life and flushed it completely down the toilet.
Jeez, what did he do?
I think there's Griff.
Griff, yeah.
He's Griff.
Gramps! What the hell am I paying you for? And McFly, don't go anywhere. You're next.
Oh, jeez.
How do you play this thing?
I'll show you, kid.
That's like a baby's toy.
Was that Elijah Wood?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Uh-oh.
What happened?
He's behind him.
Damn.
Pepsi.
Have you made a decision about tonight's opportunity?
I just think, it might be a little bit dangerous.
They're doing a great job of having both actors in the screen. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
The answer's no, Griff. What are you, deaf and stupid? I said no.
Oh, no.
What's wrong, McFly? Chicken?
No, what are you doing? Oh,
The waiter.
Hey, look!
no. Oh, he's part machine. Yeah.
What about other Marty
He's
Jr.?
fine.
Can you make a skateboard?
Hoverboard.
Oh, that's so cool. This 2015's so much better. Just a little bit of a learning curve.
There we go.
Something very familiar about all this.
Oh, thank God, it works over water.
Does it?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Pitbull.
Batter up!
Oh my God, that's so violent.
Holy shit.
Buttheads.
So that Biff has to know about the flying DeLorean.
Yes.
Keep it. I got a pit bull now. Come on.
Name the clock tower.
Cubs win World Series.
Put some money on the Cubs.
I just meant Miami.
Oh no.
Books used to have these to protect the covers. Of course, that was before they had dust repellent paper.
Oh man, if he takes that back to the past.
I can't lose.
You.
Sorry, excuse me, sorry.
Oh no.
Doc, listen, my kid showed up. All hell broke loose.
Your kid.
No, get out of here,
Doc,
Biff.
look at this.
Oh, that's better.
I was right. Yes. Future history has now been altered, and this is the proof. Let's go get Jennifer and go home.
All right, movie's over.
I don't know if Jennifer's there anymore.
What's the harm in bringing back a little info on the future?
Marty, I didn't invent the time machine for financial gain.
What's wrong with making a few bucks on the side?
I'm all for the betting. Oh no.
God.
McFly, Jennifer Jane Parker. That's a hell of a good facelift.
What the hell are they doing, Doc?
And that means we take her home.
Oh no.
Great Scott! Jennifer could conceivably encounter her future self. One, coming face to face with herself and she'd simply pass out. Or two, a time paradox, the results of which could cause a chain reaction.
Those are two wildly different things.
Merely our own galaxy.
Just leave me.
Well, that's a relief.
I didn't invent the time machine to win at gambling.
I know, Doc.
Dang it, Biff.
Did he hear all of that?
Yeah. I don't know what he's gonna do with that information though.
Take it easy and you'll be fine. And be careful in the future. Future?
Oh. Is that her or the daughter?
I think it was her. Whoa.
How did she get out?
Mom, is that you?
Oh, what? No. Jeez, Marty's genes are just way too strong.
I can't let him think I'm chicken.
You're right.
They all just look like nightmares.
Let's find Jennifer. Stay here. We can't risk you running into your older self.
I'm glad Einstein's back.
Yeah. Jeez, he's gonna steal it. Man, if he goes back and then becomes ultra rich, it's gonna like drastically change the future.
Dad's home.
Lord of the manor,
Hello, hello.
king of the castle.
The castle. I did not expect so many characters played by the same people.
Just left the car wide open.
Oh. Now is he smart enough to even know what he's doing?
Not quite.
I thought he would go back in time. Maybe he's just
Well, I don't know if he knows how to do that
yeah.
yet.
Black and Decker hydrator.
Gonna make it into a giant pizza.
Dang.
I carry pizza with me everywhere. I can't with the
I know.
dog.
Hey, the Big M.
What the hell is Flea doing in this?
If this thing works, it'll solve all your financial problems. Unless you want everyone in division to think you're chicken.
Oh.
Don't do it.
Nobody calls me Chicken Needles. All right. All right, Needles.
McFly! You are terminated!
Oh.
No, no, please, no, I cannot be fired.
Oh my-
I'm fired.
Just realized they all have 2 ties on.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. How many fax machines does he have?
The fact that they think we still use fax machines.
Go out the front door. I'll meet you there.
Just like,
Marty, what does this fax mean?
Oh, Mom, it's a joke, an office joke.
Welcome home, Jennifer.
Lost my job.
oh.
Get out of here.
Oh, good. It was scenario number 1. He didn't really do anything. Or did he?
Let's get it back to 1985, and then I'm gonna destroy the time machine. Just imagine the danger if the time machine were to fall in the wrong hands.
Did he do something?
Better that I devote myself to studying women. Marty.
Did we make it?
Oh.
We're back.
But did Biff go back? Or is it just that broken staff is enough to mess things up?
Everything looks the
Let's
same.
put her in the swing. We should be able to convince her that it was all a dream.
I mean, she got a lot of information too.
I remember bars being on these windows.
Oh. Dumb.
So Biff must have really fucked stuff up.
If you need me, I'll be back in my lab, dismantling this thing.
I wouldn't get rid of it just yet. Oh. Oh, this is terrible.
You got trouble now, you piece of shit!
Hey, look, I made a mistake.
Oh, right, you keep running, sucker!
Jeez, this is a nightmare. Every house is for sale?
We're gonna tear down the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
What on earth could he have done?
Yeah, what did Biff do?
It's gotta be the wrong year. 1985.
The correct day.
Marty McFly, don't you know me, sir, from school, sir?
I've never seen you before in my life. The school burned down 6 years ago.
Oh my god! The new world is like a full war zone.
This is awful. Is that
Biff?
Biff? So he went back in time and gave his past self that book?
He must have, but like way before 1985.
Welcome to the Biff Tannen Museum. You will learn how Biff Tannen became one of the richest and most powerful men in America.
Oh my gosh.
How a trip to the racetrack on his 21st birthday made him a millionaire
Man.
as he searched for true love.
Oh my
And
gosh.
relived Biff's happiest moment as in high school sweetheart Lorraine Baines McFly.
Wait, is he now Biff's son? Wouldn't he not exist now? I'm so confused.
Yeah. Her last name was still McFly.
We've been asleep for almost 2 hours.
Oh no, please don't bang your mom again.
Ah! Ah!
Oh god.
I'm fine. It's just that
Marty,
you're
look
so
up.
big.
Oh god.
Everything's gonna be fine, Marty. Are you hungry?
You're supposed to be in Switzerland, you little son of a bitch. Do you know how much perfectly good dough I've blown on this no-good kid of yours?
Kid of yours.
Marty, it's your kid, not
Okay,
mine.
okay.
Nobody in the... He's a butthead just like his old man was.
You're not even half the man he was.
Ooh. Oh. What a cheap shot.
Who's gonna pay for all your clothes, huh? And your jewelry? You walk out that door, and I won't only cut off you, I'll cut off your kids. Well, maybe you'd like to have all 3 of your kids behind bars, just like your brother Joey.
Oh, he's still in jail.
You win. I'll stay.
Jeez, that sports almanac book did so much damage.
He was right, and I was wrong. I had it coming.
No.
He's my husband, and he takes care of all of us.
Where's George McFly?
In the same place he's been for the past 12 years. Oak Park Cemetery.
So his dad died 12 years ago?
This can't be happening! March 15th, 1973.
Yeah, how far back did Biff go?
I'm afraid it is happening, Marty, all of it. I went to the public library to try to make sense out of all the madness.
Shot.
Recognize this? It's the bag the sports book came in, along with this.
So it's just clues for them to realize it was Biff.
Biff dropped the sports book and gave the book to himself at some point in the past.
Figured that out pretty quick.
Made his first million betting on a horse race in 1958.
1958? I thought that book would just be like a fun little thing, not the central point of the whole story.
Right, so we go back to the future, and we stop Biff from stealing the time machine.
Travel into the future. From this point in time, it will be the future of this.
They're stuck in a different reality.
So if you're gonna go back to the past.
Yeah.
This has happened to me.
Oh.
In order to put the universe back as we remember it, we have to find out the exact date young Biff got his hands on that sports almanac.
Yeah, because they don't even know at what point he got it.
Yeah, because if he was 21 when he won his first thing, what, in 1958 or something? Is that what they keep saying?
What the hell are you doing in here?
Party's over, Biff. Gray's Sports Almanac.
Start talking, kid. What else you know about that book?
How, where, and when.
So I don't think this Biff knows about the time travel. He probably just got the book.
This crazy old codger with a cane shows up. He says he's my distant relative. I don't see any resemblance. This book will tell me the outcome of every sporting event till the end of the century. No catch. Just keep it a secret.
Does he need the book back?
I don't think so. I think he just needs to go to November 12th again.
He said someday a crazy, wild-eyed scientist or a kid may show up asking about that book.
Oh.
I never thought it would be you.
What the hell is that?
Oh, jeez. Oh. I wonder if the old Biff went back to that date because he didn't know how to use the time machine, but that date was just like already
in there
in the system or something. You don't have a hoverboard.
What about the police, Biff?
I own the police. They couldn't match up the bullet that killed your old man.
He killed the dad? That was
Doc
badass.
there?
Yeah, Doc's gotta be there.
Gonna see the DeLorean go.
Oh, no way.
You're not gonna believe this. We gotta go back to 1955.
I don't believe it.
Hope it's the last we see of that.
Uh-oh.
Damn. Gotta fix that thing.
No.
I don't like that.
Doc, what about Jennifer? What about Einstein? We can't just leave them here.
They just left Jennifer
Yeah.
outside in that horrible neighborhood.
We must succeed.
Yeah, they can't go back to that.
They're jumping around so much more than I thought they would.
We must let old Biff believe he succeeded so that he'll leave 1955 and bring the DeLorean back to the future.
Where's that bag? I feel like you should have switched the bag.
Yeah.
There are now 2 of me here, and there are 2 of you here. Have to be prepared for all monetary possibilities. Get yourself some 50s clothes. Something inconspicuous!
Oh my god.
Where are you going, Biff?
Go get it!
God, he's the worst.
What an asshole.
Not inconspicuous.
No.
At all.
Nobody can start this
Ooh,
car but me.
there he is.
No, hey, that's bullshit, Terry.
No, Biff, it was horseshit. The whole car was stolen. You had to pay old man Jones.
The manure. I remember that. Hey, nice dress, Lorraine. Although I think you'd look better wearing nothing at all.
Jeez.
I figure I'd cut you a break and give you the honor of going with the best-looking guy in school.
I'm going with Calvin Klein, okay?
Oh, that's right, Calvin Klein.
I wouldn't be your girl even if you had $1 million.
Good job.
Someday you'll be my wife!
It's crazy.
Yeah, jeez Louise, what a psycho.
Just get in the car, Tannen. Today's your lucky day. I got a little present for you. You want to be rich, don't you? Oh, yeah, sure, right. This book tells the future. Results of every major sports event till the end of the century. You make like a tree and get out of here. You could make a fortune with this book. All you gotta do is bet on the winner and you'll never lose.
The Holy Grail.
Liked it better when he didn't understand it.
Right.
Keep it on you, like this. Hey, what are you doing? And don't tell anybody about it either.
Oh, come on, Marty.
I told you, Grandma, I'm going to the dance.
If they go to the dance, they're gonna see the other Marty. Oh, I did not realize that was Doc.
Doc!
Oh, tunnel.
There's the past DeLorean.
Oh, right, yeah.
You must be extremely careful not to run into your other self.
My other self.
Yes!
Oh, no.
Heavy.
Don't turn around.
You must not let your other self see you. Be a pal, hand me a 5/8" wrench out of that toolbox.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm hoping to see some lightning tonight, although the weatherman says there's not going to be any rain. Maybe we'll bump into each other sometime again in the future.
Oh, God.
Grab it and go. Oh.
No,
Oh.
Come on. This has got to be right before the major incident in the car.
Mm-hmm. There he is.
Right. But he's got to let him get punched out by George. If he distracts him here, then George doesn't become a hero.
If you just slip it out.
Yeah.
And what have we here? Homework, Tannen?
No, it ain't homework, because I ain't at home.
No, that's a distraction in itself.
Marty, you're beginning to sound just like my mother.
He's gonna have to experience him kissing his mom. Just how everything is so connected is so amazing.
So far.
Come on, Marty. Door. Did he get it? Ah, I thought it would pan down and it would be gone. Come on. This is your opportunity.
Ooh.
No. Trash it? Yes.
Yes.
Hey, do something. Get out of there.
Get the hell out of here. Is that why Biff didn't care that he took it?
Yeah, they swapped it. Oh, there's George.
Hey, you. All I got is the damn cover.
Okay.
Then where's Biff?
You're asking for it.
I don't know.
Yes, you know where Biff is.
Of course. My old man's about to deck Biff.
Yes.
There we go.
Let's back up. Let's everybody just back up. It's okay. I know CPR.
What's CPR?
You!
You just take his wallet? You just took that guy's wallet.
Guys, what's that?
It works every time. Oh man, that time getting messed up is not good.
My darling dear,
Look, how'd he get up on stage?
I don't
Oh,
know. When he
no.
gets down, we're gonna nail him.
Is that gonna mess things up? Yeah, because then he needs to get to the time machine at the correct time for the lightning.
You have to stop those guys at all costs, but without being seen by your other self or your
Oh my gosh. This is so difficult. This does not look stable. Oof. Just in case.
I'll be landing at the school roof in about 1 minute.
I'll be there.
Hey, butthead! You and me, right now.
No.
Where you going? Nothing but a little chicken.
This ruined your life.
Marty, just get over it.
Nobody calls me chicken.
Okay, that works, I guess.
No,
No.
he's just gonna take it.
This definitely did not work.
Biff nailed me. He took the book. He drove away with it in his car.
Which way did he go?
East towards the River Road Tunnel.
Get in!
Yeah, just grab that book.
Let's land on him. We'll cripple his car.
Marty, he's in a 46 Ford. We're in a DeLorean. He ripped through us like we were tinfoil.
Oh, he still has the hoverboard?
For you sports fans out there was a lot of action today in college football.
Oh no. Like he's gonna grab the book as the radio.
22 to 14.
Dang it.
Ohio State beat Iowa 20 to 10.
Come on, Marty, just grab it.
Oh, I'm so stressed.
I know, this is just as stressful as the first movie.
A severe
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Shoot. Oh, good move. Oh no. No, Biff, you're not supposed to be this smart. Oh my god. Yes!
That was awesome.
You better pedal.
I don't think he's going fast enough.
No, he's going so slow. Oh. What are the chances?
You got the book!
Doc, I got it in my hand!
Burn it!
Back to auto detailing.
Oh, that's right. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
The future is dark!
You don't want to get struck by lightning!
Oh no.
Was there anything on the
I don't know
dial?
what time he went, but now he's stuck here.
Doc.
Oh shoot.
The doc's gone.
Whose car is that?
Is your name Marty McFly?
Who the hell is this?
Who the hell are you?
Western Union. See, we've had that envelope in our possession for the past 70 years.
He went back 70 years?
Is that what the time that it kept flashing when the time was getting messed up? Was it
could have
1880
been.
something?
If my calculations are correct, you will receive this letter immediately after you saw the DeLorean struck by lightning. I've been living happily these past 8 months in the year 1885.
You need any help?
There's only one man who can help me.
This was such a stressful moment from the first movie.
What time does this new Marty supposed to go back to?
This Marty has to go back to 1885 to get the doc that's living in the Old West.
Okay, relax, Doc. It's me. It's Marty.
Oh no.
You know CPR, right? Oh man. All right, that was Back to the Future Part 2. We just paused it right as the movie ended.
Yes.
What'd you think?
I loved it. I feel like it was really awesome to see. Like, my favorite part was just seeing all of the little parts from the first movie.
Yeah.
Kind of intertwined in. And, you know, they were all of like the great parts of the last movie. And then also seeing Marty as old Marty and young Marty and girl
Female
Marty,
Marty.
and everybody else too. You got to see them all in different ages and, you know, different realities for the future. So I thought this was great.
Yeah, no, this was super amazing. I loved, exactly like you said, how it intertwined everything from the first movie.
Yeah.
It was so clever too. You know, I don't know if they shot some of those scenes again or if some of it was the same footage. They did such an amazing job too of having the same actor be in the scene like multiple times, because I know that that's like tricky, whether you got to shoot the scene twice and just, you know, cut in certain people. It was just so fluid.
Yeah.
Like, it did not, nothing felt forced. Everything felt like it absolutely happened.
Yeah. And for us, like, we're lucky that we're getting to see this, you know, a couple months later.
Yeah.
But for everyone else, it looks like this movie came out 4 years later. I think we can really appreciate, like, all of those little things.
Right.
Whereas a lot of people may be bringing back the memories from the first movie, which is also super cool.
Right. But for us, it's a little bit more fresh in our minds. It was just really, really interesting. And that was, you know, towards the back half of the movie, just kind of dealing with 1955.
I know.
58?
55.
55. There's so many times to make sure we got
I
them.
think it's always a 5. So it's 1885, 1955, 1985, and 2015.
There was a 1958.
No, you just kept saying that.
Did I?
Yes.
Okay. I thought that was when Biff, it had to have been
Oh, maybe that's when he actually used the book, which that would make sense. That would make sense because 1955 is when they graduated high school, and then when he was 21, he won at the races, which would be about 3 years later.
That's why 1958.
Okay, you didn't make it up.
that's why that's in my head.
Yeah. And then I really enjoyed watching 2015 and just kind of seeing like all of the like predictions that they had for 2015, which were pretty much all off. I don't know if there was a single thing that I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have flying cars. No. Well, I mean, I guess, but like it's not standard to have like flying cars
or the like that hologram that was so cool with Jaws.
Right, yeah, like
out.
Maybe, we've had like holograms in like concerts.
Yeah, I guess like we have some of these things, but not in our day-to-day
Not
lives.
To this like normalcy in life.
Yeah,
or,
and
like,
the outfits were interesting.
The outfits were super cool.
Yeah, because I felt like I was getting like an 80s vibe. Like there was a lot of like bright colors and that type of stuff, but then it had like a bunch of weird like
it's like they
spikes and like other random things with it. I mean, the pockets inside out, like
they took like 80s vibe and just kind of went to the extreme for like 2015.
Yeah,
I mean, it was cool that they had the 80s cafe.
Yeah,
so like they still had some like connection to the same time period as the first movie. But the fashion was super cool. I mean, the coolest thing was the shoes.
Yeah, those shoes were really awesome.
The Nike shoes were they just like self-laced.
Yeah, even his jacket.
Yeah, it was like just did the correct size and the hoverboards were sick, but that's not like something that we have. But
I mean, we have hoverboards, but they don't actually hover.
I guess we're pretty close on a lot of stuff, but it's not common everywhere. But that was really cool to see the 2015 and just I guess like. I mean, there's just so many good moments in this movie, but like when we were in 2015, the whole, like you touched on, seeing all of the characters again, but like playing different roles, like Biff as an old man,
like older Biff,
right, and even older Biff, and then cyborg Biff, and like Marty as his son, that's just like he's kind of a loser and has like a higher pitched voice and stuff. Marty as his daughter was so hilarious. I was not expecting that.
I was not expecting that either. I was kind of thinking it was gonna be Jennifer.
Yeah, I that's exactly what I thought. I was just like, they would just have Jennifer again, just like they had Marty again.
Yeah.
But Marty's genes are just like super strong.
I know, we were talking about the genes, and then I got to thinking when I thought that Biff was Marty's dad now.
Right, well, I thought he was like, oh, does that make him his biological dad?
Right, so then I was like, well then Marty's mom's genes are very strong if he still looks like that.
Right.
But then you realize he's still George's son.
Right.
And that was sad. Like, that was a sad part when they went back to 1955 and he saw his dad for the first time back at the dance after finding out that he had been murdered.
Right, that he gets murdered. I forgot when exactly he gets murdered.
I think he gets murdered in 73.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, him getting to see his dad and, like, also kind of a reminder of the hope that if they do change the future back, his dad's not going to be murdered.
Yeah, no, it's not like they're not playing with like light things here.
No,
like,
this was like the entirety of the future.
yeah, like if they messed up, like that was severe consequences.
Yeah, and that's why I think it was so stressful.
Yeah, it was just as like the first movie was super stressful. This was super stressful.
Yeah.
But super fun all the way through.
Yeah.
And even like it starts it off at the very beginning with Biff seeing the DeLorean.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, okay, well, something's gonna happen with Biff and the DeLorean. But he's too dumb to do anything other than just steal it.
Right.
And then it did kind of make sense that like he probably was too dumb to change any date or anything.
Yeah.
So he just happened to go back to one of the previous dates, which was the 1955 date.
Right.
But I was not expecting that almanac, the sports book, to be that impactful to the story. I thought that was just something like cute and clever and like, oh, maybe at the end of this movie, Marty will have been like, oh, I bet on one thing and like, here you go, I'm a millionaire. Like, I thought that's how it was. I did not see that as Biff essentially becoming the most powerful person in America with wealth.
Yeah, like literally the main plot point.
Yeah.
With that almanac.
Yeah.
So.
And I guess in that scene, when they were talking about Biff, being so famous and stuff, they said it started all the way back in the Wild West. There was when they were showing it on the TV, they were talking about Biff's ancestors, and it was like a cowboy.
Oh, you're right.
So, and we know that Doc is stuck in 1885.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe for the next movie.
Like, is Marty gonna play other characters in 1885 just like he did in 2015?
It didn't look like the same Biff though.
It was all beard and like long hair.
Yeah, but maybe
and stuff.
it was him, and it just
I don't know.
The beard and the hat and the outfit that maybe it wasn't, or it didn't look like him, but it was him. Not sure.
But it just goes back to just like such clever writing.
Yeah.
Like to be able to fit so many events of the first movie into this and make it seem fresh.
Yeah.
And then also lay all these Easter eggs for what we know is going to happen in the next movie.
Yeah.
So like, I guess he hasn't gone back yet. Oh no, it ended with Doc passed out.
Right.
So he's got to have to get Doc. They still have, they don't have a DeLorean in that time frame because he hasn't invented it yet. The DeLorean that was in that time frame went back to 1985, and the other DeLorean went back to 1885.
Yeah.
So
they're gonna have to build a new time machine,
and they're gonna have to build it pretty quickly because Doc built the first time machine around 1885. It took him like 30 years or whatever.
1980.
To 19. So it took Doc like 30 years to build the time machine.
Yeah.
After discovering the flux capacitor, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna have to figure out a way to build a time machine very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And then Marty's gonna have to go back to save our original Doc.
Yes.
And take him back
to 1985.
To 1985. Oh man, but if they get back to 1985, how many Martys and Docs are? Oh my god. Are they just gonna like solve everything and there's just gonna be like 15 Martys and 15 Docs at the end, just like standing around a campfire or something? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Time travel is always so confusing and it's like so easy to poke a bunch of holes in it, but I feel like they still did a really interesting job because even when Doc was describing the timelines and it was just as simple as a breaking point, it made sense that they were like, well, we can't go to the future in this timeline because the future of this timeline
is not really connected to that one anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, even though it's confusing, I think they did an amazing job.
I think they did too. And I think we, for the most part, all the little things that we were trying to talk about, we were definitely overthinking.
Oh yeah. Well, we're just having fun with the movie.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to see the next one. And it looks like we'll be going into the Wild West.
Yeah, so that's gonna be super. Which I guess, thinking through the movie, there was another Easter egg, I guess, or just not Easter egg, just a clue or something. When Marty was playing little game, and
Western.
What did it called him? I forgot what it popped up.
Yeah.
It was like I don't know.
I don't remember.
It was
either,
something about being really good shooting.
Yeah.
So that's gotta come into play.
Yeah.
In the third one. So I just the more you think about it, so clever.
Very clever.
I was wishing we would see more of Jennifer.
Yeah, we really barely saw anything of her after they just kind of left her in 1985 on her porch in that like horrible neighborhood.
And she learned a lot of information when she was in 2015 that I thought all of that would come into play in this movie. Mostly with Morty drag racing. Was that what it was?
Marty.
Did I say Morty? Yeah, she learned a lot of information in 2015.
Yeah, like he got in an accident and he hurt his hand, which then derailed his career. Yeah, it should be interesting, and I wonder if she's in the next one.
Yeah.
At all, because she's in 85, but
yeah, she doesn't exist where Marty's.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll solve everything and get back to the normal 85 or something, and maybe for whatever reason she will still have some sort of, because that Jennifer, I guess, technically shouldn't exist anymore or something.
Yeah, I mean, she never went to 2015 with them.
Well, she went to 2015 with them, but then they brought her back to the alternate timeline. So
right, but then they changed it.
Yeah, changed everything. So I don't know if the new Jennifer. So I don't know. Maybe there will be something where it's like she has like a sensation or something that Marty shouldn't do that race or something.
Right.
I don't know. That's going to be, because that's a lot of information that she learned that just didn't come into play. And with how clever this series has been so far, I can't imagine that they're just going to throw that.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're definitely right. I think it has to come into play. So, should be interesting. Then I'm not thinking then we're probably going to be spending that much time in the Wild West.
I totally thought we would spend a lot of time in the future in this movie. And we
barely.
Barely.
Yeah, barely any time.
So it might be the same, exactly like you said. Like we might spend just a little bit of time in the Old West, and then the rest of it will just be fixing things again in like 1985 or something.
Right. Or even going to the Wild West and staying in 55.
Yeah, staying in 55 or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready to watch the next one. I'm excited.
I'm super excited to watch. I love the first two movies so far.
Yeah, and I love how just like fun and clever and lighthearted it's been. Because we have watched a lot of heavy things.
We have watched a lot of like heavy war films, drama. This is like, it still has a lot of serious tones and stuff. But for the most part, it's just fun. Like, I mean, when we watch a comedy movie, typically our like cheeks hurt from just laughing so much. And our cheeks hurt from watching this movie too, just because we're smiling and enjoying it so much.
Yeah, and so into it. It's really clever, like you said, just super clever.
Yeah, no, I love it. So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all of those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.